Yes, I have taken a little bit of a hiatus recently. I have had a lot of changes in my business, probably not ones that you will pick up on, but yeah, a lot of good changes, like great changes. I'm actually really excited. We haven't taken a step back. The clouds are really funny looking. We have not taken a step back from focusing on anything in particular, but my husband has jumped into my business in a really huge way, and we are now not only working with buyers heavily, but now we're going to be working with sellers heavily. So there are two of us, so two brains are better than one, and I'm really excited to watch the growth in our business when it comes to listings. So what's happening right now in the market, it is a very active market. We still have really low inventory, but because interest rates have risen quite high, the under 400 market, at least for me, when it comes to buyers, has disappeared. My 600, 700 plus market is still there, but people are a little more reluctant. But it's actually a really good time to buy a house because you have less competition and the sellers are having to compensate a tiny bit. Now, if the home is to die for, Chip and Joanna style, as I like to say, then you're still going to see a lot of competition. I haven't been making a lot of offers in the last week, but I can see whenever I look up a house, most of them, especially the nice ones, still have multiple offers with deadlines within 2 or 3 days from listing. So most homes are still selling in that 2-3, so over the weekend. Now most homes hit the market Wednesday or Thursday, and they have accepted an offer most likely before Monday afternoon hits. So still very active. Where I'm seeing the best deals right now, I'm seeing really good deals in Cypress, which is really cool. I'm seeing really good value in Cypress right now. As you've probably picked up on, my big market is the Woodlands and Spring, and there is tons of activity. Wood Forest, I'm seeing a lot of activity right now. I have a favorite neighborhood right this second called the Highlands. The Highlands is a master plan community right off of Grand Parkway 99, just right past Woodson's Reserve. I also love Woodson's Reserve. So those are my favorite neighborhoods to sell right now. The Woodlands, Cypress in general, Wood Forest, anywhere near where I live, because obviously I love where I live. I'm seeing some activity in Magnolia, and then the Highlands and Woodson's Reserve I'm loving right now. So I'm really heavy new construction. A lot of people are going the new construction route, so I'm 70-80% new construction. So I have a lot of people building. There are some really cool opportunities just north of the Woodlands in Conroe, more opportunities than ever before. And I don't know, lots of cool stuff happening. I'm trying to think. So there are going to be a lot of listings coming up in the next 4 weeks. Easter, the time period, especially before Easter, is really stinking slow, and I'm actually really excited for things to start picking up this weekend and next weekend. I have a lot of people coming into town over the next 4 weeks, starting the kickoff of this weekend. So really excited to see that activity. I'm actually sitting at my daughter's soccer practice, so I think one reason why things really slowed down, one, I went out of town a couple times and I went to some real estate conventions, and then after that the kids all started sports. So we have volleyball 3 times a week, and we have soccer 2 times a week. We have cheerleading once a week, and then we are about to have swim team. Swim team is probably my favorite thing my kids do. That is Klein IC telling me one of my kids' accounts is negative, which is really weird because all school lunches are free this year, and I don't know how her account is negative. So that's my teenager. They'll find a way to make your phone ring every single day. And I need to give her money. I asked Edward to give her money, but anyways. So yeah, I haven't been doing a ton of videos. As you probably noticed, I did one every single day for a couple months, and I have been taking a little bit of a break. I had so much business and I've gotten everyone under contract and things are a lot calmer. We're actually focusing a ton on blog content right now. So if you have never been to our blog, go to it. I'll link it down below, but byjoandco.com. And we love creating written content for you. So we've been spending a ton of time doing that. And right now our huge push, our market update. So we have I have 9 neighborhoods I'm focusing on trying to attract listings right now, and then I have about 20 or so that I'm just going to do the market update. So I have ordered a lot of really cool things that you are not going to think is cool, whatever the word is. I've ordered some magnets. They're really cool, y'all. Anyways, I've ordered some magnets. I need to get some more community maps made, and I ordered some water bottles. I don't want to show you a picture of the stock image, but I ordered some custom water bottles, and they're gonna say Jo & Co on them. They are the coolest water bottles ever. I cannot wait. It's going to take 6 weeks because I ordered so many, but I've been ordering a whole bunch of stuff for my business, branded items, and I don't know, this year is going to be really cool. This year I've been doing a ton of volunteering. So I volunteer at my kids' elementary school. I am on the PTO. It seems so weird talking about, but I am on the PTO, and I don't want you to think I'm uppity because I'm not, but I'm on the PTO and I'm chair of a couple things this year. I'm chair of the hospitality committee. I think that's what it's called. So I'm in charge of providing lunch every month for the teachers, and it's only once a month, y'all, but I swear it engulfs my whole life. I don't know why. I'm ready to hit the off button on that. So we only have 1 more left and someone's helping me with it, so I'm excited about that. But it's a lot of work and it costs a lot of money. So because we never get enough volunteers. I don't know why this year no one wants to volunteer. I think people are a little irritated at our school system. So the changed. I can't talk. It's been a long time since I've talked to y'all. They changed the school schedule for next year for Klein ISD. So no, we did not go to a 4-day week. I've seen a lot of schools do that. I'll be livid if that happens. But what happened is they shortened summer by 10 days, which I'm really, really, really upset about because those are my 10 days. And I have a blended family. And they have given us 5 days in February and 5 days in October. So essentially our kids get off 1 week, if not more, every single month. It's silly. It's super silly. So maybe that's why no one wants to donate to the teachers. That's what my husband's guess is anyways. But what else? All the sports. Okay, so for the 5th graders, so my daughter's graduating this year, so I'm helping with the slideshow, which honestly I have not done any work on except deciding on the layout and the template. So I'll probably hire this is so bad. I'll probably hire someone to help me with it because we're supposed to be taking pictures from all 6 years of our kids being at their elementary school and making it into a slideshow. That's what I'm in charge of, and it's gonna be a lot of work. I know a ton of other people are doing way more work than I am, but there's just no way that I can take care of 4 kids and work and volunteer for all these different things. So, and have a life and breathe. But today I, for real, started a diet. Legit, I started a diet today, and I'm counting calories, I guess, points and stuff. I'm trying not to curse. And yeah, so I want to plug Veggie Wow. Veggie Wow is a vegan meal prep and catering business out of the Humble Kingwood area. And they have done meal delivery for me. So they've driven all the way to where I live in Spring, which is probably 30+ minutes for them. And they delivered meals for me. So we did 4 meals, and I feel like I want more. So I asked for a quote for more, and then my husband was like, let's just eat fruit rest of the time. So we'll see what happens. But I did 4 meals for myself and 4 meals for my husband. And I ate 1 for lunch and 1 for dinner, so I only have 2 left. And for dinner, I had this sweet potato with this chickpea mixture in it. It was actually really, really good. And then for lunch, I had street tacos with jackfruit in it. Freaking to die for, y'all. So good. Oh my goodness. And then the other meals I'm trying, one is like this noodle mixture with poke. It's tuna poke, so it's all vegan, but it's tuna poke. So it's marinated watermelon that's supposed to taste and look like poke, but then it has noodles underneath. So that's the only unhealthy thing. And then the other one looks like these, I don't think they're like crab cakes, but it looks like something like that, like a falafel type thing. I don't know. It looks good. All the food looks good. I'll link to their Instagram down below. I have not taken really good pictures of the food. I've only taken one picture. I ordered new business cards, y'all. I'm so excited. It's soccer practice. I've ordered tons of business cards. So Edward and I went to this convention and I met a gentleman, and him and his wife have kind of like co-branded business cards. And so it's the husband on one side and the wife on the other, but like on one side, like the husband's on this side and the wife's on the other side. So when you look at it, you can see both of them. That just lit a light bulb and seriously changed my life of like, I keep saying like, I really want my husband in my business more than he is now. And he started off pretty big, even though he had a job in the beginning. And our goal was for me to make enough money for him to quit. And we thought we could do it in 2 years. It took us 4. And so he hasn't worked for, this year will be 3 years. And so it took us 4. And I need to get my hair done. And I just had to do it all on my own. And so I unintentionally pushed him away and out of the business. And so now I want him in the business because I am really tired and exhausted of doing it by myself. I'm not overworked by any means, because I'm not. I have really good systems in place. So I work with people I love, and I try to attract people that will treat me professionally. And so I'm growing a lot. But anyway, so I went to this convention, saw these business cards, and I just made my own finally. It's been a month or so and I finally made business cards. So that's something else I ordered that I'm really excited about. I actually have a temporary office. It's kind of embarrassing because my husband says I shouldn't talk like this, but it's kind of embarrassing because it's not fancy or anything like that, but it's ours. And I'm so happy to have a real office again. It's been forever since I had a real office. And the land, I know I've done a land video and it pretty much looks the same. There's more trees gone, but we have decided we're going to 5X the size of the pond. And so I'm really excited about that. And it's going to take a lot of work. So we paid someone. So all the quotes we got were for $100,000 to develop the land. And the person that we ended up hiring was only $36,000 because we're really cheap, and we haven't gotten a loan yet. We got a loan to buy the land, but we haven't gotten a loan to develop the land. And we're trying to do everything cheap for obvious reasons. And so when you pay $36,000 instead of $100,000 for something, you kind of get what you paid for, obviously. And so Edward is going to rent or buy an excavator, and he's going to dig the pond. We actually spent all day Saturday or Friday or something like that at the land. My body only hurt for like a day and a half, but oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I said I carried logs, and Edward said, I never saw you carry a log, but I carried logs. But tree branches, same thing. So much manual labor. It felt so good. Like, there's something about like seriously working for what you have. I wish I had a tripod. Yeah, it's really rewarding. So we got a 4-wheeler and we got a tractor, and we got the tractor. We definitely got a loan for that. That's very expensive, but everything else we've been paying cash for. So we got a 4-wheeler. We got something for the kids. It's called a side-by-side. It's like the chassis of a four-wheeler, I guess, but it's more like a go-kart, but it's safer in my opinion. So we got the kids that, so they've been playing around in that, but we put up a whole bunch of like fun stuff for the kids, like the ninja thing and swings, and we're gonna do a lot to the land so that they'll hang out with us while we work. But we're doing a lot of the work and it's really rewarding. I'm really proud of it. So that is on one road that sandwiches where we live, and then the other road is where the temporary office is. And yeah, I hired someone new. Her name is Alexis, and she is like my BFF, even if she doesn't know it yet. And we're the same age, which is so stinking cool. I don't know if I would say never. I'm wrong if I say never, but I'm gonna say it anyways. If you know me well, then yeah, who cares? But I've never worked with someone the same age as me, at least not as an adult. And it's amazing. Sometimes we get nothing done. Like we were on some purse websites the other day. She found herself what she wanted for Mother's Day. But there's this purse that I wanted for my birthday like a year ago or something, and I couldn't find it, and she found it in like 2 seconds. She's really good at stalking people. But yeah, Alexis, I doubt you're gonna watch this, but you're awesome, and thank you for being here. But I don't know, things are really cool. I don't remember what tangent I got off on. I think I was just talking about my office, and we hang out there and we have fun and we get a lot of work done, and we work on the computers, and I show houses whenever people need me to show houses, and I answer emails when they need to be answered and things like that. But we sit there and we work 8:15 to 3:15. Really, it's 3:20, and then we rush home to go get our kids from school. And it's kind of like plug and play type, like you work when your kids don't need you type thing here and there. But everything is really good right now. I've got like everything under control, and I'm just excited to help people this summer. This summer, I hope, is just as intense as last summer. For me personally, it was super busy and I loved it. I love being busy. I love real estate. I love showing houses. I love being needed. That's just my personality. And yeah, really excited. I feel like I'm rambling. I probably should turn this off, but move to Houston. And if you're a real estate agent, come work for us. We would love you to work with us. So Jordan Shalacy, Joe & Co Realty Group. I never said, well, we're not Joe & Co Realty Group anymore. We're just Joe & Co. I never said who I was. Well, I assume if you're still watching, hi, nice to meet you, or I probably already know you. But Jordan Shalacy, Joe & Co, where my goal isn't just to be your realtor, it's to be your resource. So we focus on the Houston suburbs in the Spring Klein area, and the sun's coming out. So this is perfect timing for me to say goodbye. I don't want to go blind while I say goodbye to y'all. So goodbye, good lighting. I love y'all. If you're relocating or moving here, I hope you use me, and have a good day. Bye guys.